where do all these images come from? How do you develop the images? They're images that I might find anywhere. I was walking by a curtain of somebody who was living in a shack in Lhasa. I just saw, and I got like, wow, that pattern. So I took a picture of that pattern. I used it in my paintings. So images can come from anywhere, and I draw with ink to flesh out what it is I'm really interested in about that image. What is it that I really was grabbed by? When I first saw the sort of visualizations of Atlantis, so why was I so drawn to it? Is there a connection? You know, as artists, we don't really need to know why we're always doing things, you know, because I think that our not knowing is as important of a guide as our knowing. It works towards themes. You have a concept, you have a theme, and then you kind of build the pieces to relate to each other. But if you were to ask Cézanne what the theme of his show was, he would look at you like you were crazy. All these paintings represent different things that I'm interested in, different things that I'm exploring. They come together in a show to show the different aspects that I'm thinking about science, about maybe spirituality, about the human body. These are the themes, and together, when you look at the work, you see the themes repeated in many paintings in different ways. I think one of the most important things about having a show is to actually look at your work from a distance point of view. When I go in, I look at all the different works. Some of them speak louder and more in depth than others. Some of the things that I fell in love with when looking at my show was a certain kind of space, a certain kind of light. In some areas, you know, like for example, the painting, little drawn steps going up. Those moments, they're huge. They're huge. If you were to draw a life or a figure that would match the scale, it would be very small. Then there's the space of the blue inside the acupuncture points. And when you look at the whole painting in a kind of unfocused way, you're looking at the stars at night, and then the space seems infinite. And those are the things that I think like, oh, I want to do another painting with a kind of depth like that, where the body and the mind and the soul can really go to a space that's very far away.